Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman and today I'm going to be taking you around our Nissan Murano ST. I'm a massive fan of these cars. I love the luxury SUV segment and this car just really fits it well. Quite a unique looking vehicle. I really like the styling of it. The front, very aerodynamic shape. We do have fog lights down the bottom there. Really cool looking headlights with the multi little orbs. Do have HID by Xenon headlights in this car as well. Driving this car at night time, brilliant. Big chrome grille across the front. No signs of damage across the front bumper bar, no chips or anything like that. And across the front of the bonnet now, I'm being pretty brutal. 1, 2, 3 stone chips. That's it. And they're very tiny ones, little pin ones. Yet again, headlight presents well, and obviously headlight washer there. Coming down to the side of the car now, really nice alloy wheels fitted to this car. The factory ones here on the front, no sign of any gutter rash at all on this one. Tyre tread is brilliant. They're a little bit tight in the tread, but I can't get my finger to the bottom of it. Really good tread there. Coming down the side of the car, does have tinted windows down the side of this vehicle, does have the Nissan genuine weather visors as well, so you can have the window a little bit open but not get that horrid noise. Car does have proximity key, a brilliant feature. You come out of Uncle Dan's with a box of a case of wine or a box of beer. I've got to get that the right way around. You can't think, you just sort of and it's unlocked and then you can open it with your pinky. No fumbling around in your pocket for keys. Brilliant feature, that one. And same again to leave the car, just touch the button, walk away. Coming down the side of the car, no signs of shopping trolley dents or scratches or any of that sort of stuff. Down to the driver's rear wheel now, no gutter rash at all, presents as new this wheel. And yet again, rear tyre on this one can fit half my finger in there. Presents, actually it's still got the fuzzy things on the top, so I'd say we've just put rear tyres on this car as well. Coming around the back, do note we do have rear mud flaps. At the back, just to give you a little hint of the power this car has, it's actually got a motor very similar related to the Nissan 350Z. A very nice car, big exhaust tips down the bottom there. Coming up, we do have our tailgate. Obviously all of our chrome badging, nice chrome tail lights as well. Underneath the tailgate, right in the center, do have the reverse camera as well. So probably while we're here, it'd be prudent to have a look in the back. All right, fold the tailgate up there, nice and easy to grab, nice and low, nice and light, which is a good bonus. Rear tailgate area, nice and clean. Couple of minor scratches here, none on the bumper bar, but really well presented across the back here. That's interesting. Nice carpet area at the back. You do have a little handle here. If you pull that handle and hold it, the seat drops down. A little hard to see now. I'll just hold this up for you. If the camera goes low, you'll see we do have 60/40 split seats. These little bits that drop down are meant to attach to the headrest, but a lot of the time when we demo the car, we take that out to show the cargo space. Of course, you do have the cargo blind as well to hide all of your many things. On the right hand side, yet again, more of the cargo tie downs. You do have a 12-volt socket in the back as well. Child seat anchor points, probably a common question. We've got one in the roof in the center, which is useful, and then we've got the 2 on the back of the seats there as well. So it can fit 3 children's seats in the back. Pull that down, nice and light, shut it. Coming around the passenger side of the vehicle, same thing. Car presents so well, actually. This is usually the side where you do see damage due to that horrible thing we call a curb. None of that on this rear wheel. Brilliant condition, unmarked rear wheel. Yet again, as I said, we've just put new rear tyres in this car. Great tyre tread there. Coming down the side of the car, I usually like to try and find something because people don't believe me when I say the car's that clean. But I can't find a scratch or a nick on it. Presents brilliantly down the side of the car. Bringing us to the last of the wheels, and yet again, not a scratch or a nick, and brilliant deep tyre tread there as well. So overall, apart from 3 tiny stone chips on the bonnet, I can't find a mark or a scratch on this car. We're to the front now of the Murano. As I said before, a very powerful engine in this car, but quite economical as well, giving you the best of both worlds. You are looking at a 3.5 litre V6 engine. It is coupled up to a 6-speed CVT automatic, 4x4 of course. On the note of the CVT on this car is actually brilliant. Very smooth, you'll never feel one of those typical automatic gear changes. A very nice car to drive. The engine, 191 kilowatts of power, 336 newton meters of torque. That is going to give you on average 10.9 litres to the 100, giving you around 750 kilometres of average driving range. inside the Murano ST now, and such a nice place to be. A brilliant, brilliant car actually. Very funky interior, quite modern. I like it actually. Dashboard is telling me the car has 59 kilometers of range left, so we better make this video quick and then get the young bloke to go put some fuel in it for us. Starting at the center here, we do have a steering wheel, leather wrapped of course. Does have a little thing, it's on the side mark, not on the left. Can adjust it for reach, and if I remember correctly, the bottom one is height. It's a bit of a different setup in the Nissans, but there we go. Lock the height, and then we probably bring it out. There we go. Lock the reach. There you go. Works perfectly. Lots of buttons. Cruise control on the right. Just turn it on, leave it on, and up and down when you need it. On the left, we have our Bluetooth phone, of course, volume, station, and source. So quite easy to use, all on the steering wheel, which is nice. Left side, we have our wipers, obviously automatic on this car. You can just adjust how severe you want them to be. See, oh, there you go. You adjust it and they come on, even when it's dry like today. Rear wiper, of course. Coming over to the right-hand side now, headlights are off. I don't know why they're off when you've got automatic. Just leave them on. The only time you would turn them on again is maybe in the rain, because automatic doesn't sometimes turn on in time. But there you go, leave it on auto most of the time. Do have fog lights as well if it is foggy. Down from there, yet again, proximity key. Probably hard to see from there. Do have our little engine start button. Leave the key in your pocket or your purse or wherever you keep your key. Just hit the button and off you go. There is a little slot just there. If you wish to charge the key, you can pop it in. If you're not the sort of person that likes to leave your key in the car, you can actually slot it in there and start the car that way. Bit redundant, but there it is. Up here we've got our trip computer. It's not going to let me do anything because it's yelling at me about the 58 kilometer range, I suppose. My cameraman's telling me I'm forgetting something. Power windows and door locks all here, and power mirrors, of course, adjustable there. Nice brushed stainless trim and chrome trim as well. Into the center of the car now. In the center there, we've got our radio screen currently telling us we're listening to R&B Friday on the Fox, and we have 58 kilometers of driving range, and it's well past lunchtime. Coming down from there, we've got little buttons here to adjust the brightness, day, night, obviously status and settings, and you can control most of the menus from this little button here as well. Coming down, CDs, a little bit old hat, but you do have auxiliary input, of course. And you can, so you've got controls up here. You've also got controls down here if you're a more analog person for the radio. Coming down further, climate control, dual zone, of course. Passenger, driver, set your temperature and how much fan, etc. you want. Move the shifter out of the way to make my cameraman's life a little easier. At the front, heated seat. I'm going to turn mine on high because I like a heated seat. Brilliant. If you wake up and you've got, say, a sore back or something like that, will change your morning. Brilliant to have. Four-wheel drive lock, of course. If you're going to use this car on dirt roads or maybe on paddocks or something, if you ever have to, hit that button there and it makes the car a lot more sure-footed. Shifter. We obviously have a fully complemented shifter here, which when you fit it into reverse, gives us a nice reverse camera showing the territory, which I'm about to be doing a video of as well. D for drive, and then as I mentioned, it is a CVT, so you will not feel that instinctive shift of the automatic and nice smooth transmission. But if you do want to drive it in manual mode, you can split the CVT into 6 sort of speeds, I suppose, and shift them through there, which is easy. Put it in a park. No handbrake, it is on the floor. Give it a kick, it pops up. Push it down, obviously stop. We've got a little nook here for oh, there's nothing in it. Nothing, you can keep stuff in there. My little cheat sheet's in here, of course, just telling me what the engine power was, because so many cars to remember. Car is fitted with 2 proximity keys. As I mentioned before, you can slide it in the dash, and you can hide those cup holders away, revealing nice stainless trim as well. Leather wrap center console. Has a carpeted bin, so whatever you put in there lives the life of luxury. Lifted up further, revealing another carpeted section that has a little, it's hard to see for your camera, but where my finger is there is a USB socket, and to the right of it we have a 12-volt socket and some AV inputs at the back, so you can charge your phone while playing music. Going to get my camera to zoom around the interior now, and you'll see the quality of the interior really good here. Nice leather seats, leather on the door trims, really good condition at the rear seats as well. Does have ISO fixed seats at the front of the rear seats as well. I usually talk about some little things like the roof lining presents brilliantly in this car. And for our out-of-state buyers who aren't going to have the opportunity to drive this car, something I always focus on, the smell of the car actually smells really good. It has a new car smell, no signs of any smoke or anything like that. Going into the service books now, I've got to reach, they're all the way at the back. It's the biggest glove box in the world. Alright, service books for Nissan. Where are you? You're hiding in there. Probably should have prepared earlier, wouldn't I? Would have been nice. But anyway, here we go. Jumping through it. originally owned by a person, which is nice, not a rental company or anything like that. Coming through, we've got the original dealer. There was a plate in the engine bay. We were actually wondering about that. Original dealer was, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that at the moment, but that name there is original dealer in Walla Walla. Now the Nissan books are a little different. Skip a couple of pages. 10,000, skip a couple. 20,000, skip a couple. 30,000, skip a couple. What are we at? 72. We're going to keep going. 40,000, skip a couple. 50,000, skip a couple. I think I skipped one too many. 60,000, skip a couple. 68,000, and then 71,000. We've obviously done a service right at the end there just to make sure the car is right and ready to go. So full service history, fully featured. This is the one. Thank you for watching this video walk around tour of our Nissan Murano ST. I'm a massive fan of these cars, and I'm sure you'll be very impressed when you come in to drive it. Stunning condition outside, same on the inside, full service history. This is definitely the right one. But before you go, just make sure to ask your salesperson about a 5-year mechanical protection plan this car does qualify for, which now includes 10 years of roadside assistance. The phone number here is 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.